This conference will now be recorded.
So in the yesterday's class, we were understanding about the conditional statements, how to write a conditional statements and how to make use of them, and also understood about the command lines. So today we shall understand about loops.
Hey, because
Hey,
uh,
hi.
I was trying to solve the problems that you have given, and the last one I couldn't. So I guess there is misunderstanding. I, I think I
Okay,
didn't.
so which
The last one. Uh,
one? Okay, yes. Let me see your result. Find whether the given number is. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, it is not ID. It is or. Sorry, it's not ID. It is odd or even. And if the number is even, tell whether it is divisible by 6 or not. Okay.
hmm
For example, let us take there is a number, some value you will give. First, you should find whether it is even or odd. So,
hmm
what you will do if a mod 2 equal to 0, then it is even number. Yes or no?
Yes.
Else, it is an odd number.
hmm
Correct?
Yep.
You're done with this part now. So, now let us come to the question. It is telling, and if the number is even means in this section, tell whether it is divisible by 6 or not. So now if the number is even means in this section you tell if a mod 6 equal to 0. If a mod 6 equal to 0, it is divisible by 6, else not divisible by 6. Means
So,
inside one condition you are writing one more condition statement.
okay. So the second condition will be in the if sections code, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Because that is what the requirement tells, right? If this is the thing, then you do this, or you check for this, or you tell me whether this is yes or no, this is right or wrong, okay, or whether it is going to happen or not. Understood?
Yep. Thank you.
Like that. Any other
Because I
questions
have
on it?
another question. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So in the BMI question,
Mm.
for underweight and for obese, there's only one number, like greater than 30 is obese and less than 18 is underweight. But for normal
Correct.
and overweight, there's a range,
Good
18 to
question.
24. So range,
Good question. Good question. So now, you guys know there is logical operators, right? What we understood. Yes or no? So now
yes.
what is that normal weight? Normal weight means it should be greater than 18.5 and lesser than or equal to 24.9. First, let us do this. So you will calculate a BMI. Okay, with all the formula, you will get a value. First, if BMI less than 18.5, okay, result is something. Else, if BMI is greater than or equal to 18.5, okay, and if it is 24.9, okay, and BMI is less than or equal to 24.9, okay, then something.
Okay.
Else if, okay, like that. You can keep on doing. If BMI greater than or equal to 25 and
Okay.
BMI less than or equal to, what is that? 29.9, then something. So if this is none of these, means you can just have a health condition. Okay, you need not to check whether it is greater than 30 or not. Why? Because if it is not less than 18, or if it not lies between 18 to 24, or if it not lies between 25 to 29, obviously it will be greater than 30. You need not to think a second thought to check it. Okay, you can just put it in a else block. Clear? I purposefully gave it because I just wanted to think like how you guys think exactly to the problem. Okay, so there is a logical operation. So we should make use of what are all the things we have understood. Clear? But
Okay.
yeah, still good. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. So now to perform any operation repeatedly, if you want to perform any operation repeatedly, we make use of what? Loops. We have for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for each loop. So these are the different loops that are available for us to perform any operation repeatedly. Okay. So for example, if you want to print hi, 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 or hello, 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 hello for 10 times, you need not to write the code for 10 times. You can write a loop which work for 10 times. Okay. So we shall see that now. So I'll write a syntax for initialize semicolon condition semicolon increment or decrement. Then we can write the code here. So now let us write a loop which work for 4 times. Okay, I will write for int I is equals to 0. Initialization is done. I less than 4 condition I plus plus. Then I will tell system dot out dot println hi. So now let us see how this works. First, int I is equals to 0. I got initialized to 0. This is the first step. So then the condition will be checked. This is first, this is second. So I, what is I? 0. 0 less than 4. Yes, condition true. If the condition is true, then only it will enter into the body. So it enters the body and print or do all the operations present inside the body, and it prints hi. So next, this is end of the loop. So control goes to increment or decrement section. So I plus plus means increase the value of I by 1. So I will become 1. Okay. So this was your third step. This is your fourth step. So now again it will check for the condition. Okay, so this is your fifth step. So now I is what? 1. So 1 is true. So again it will come here inside the body and it will print what? I. So again it's end of the loop. Again it will increment. So the 7th step, I will become 2. Again the condition will be checked. Okay, again the condition will be checked. So what is I? 2. 2 less than 4. Yes, condition is true. It comes inside and perform the operation and it prints high. Again, it checks for the condition. It increments. Increment will become 3. So again, the condition is checked here. So 3 less than 4. Yes, condition is true. It will come inside and perform the operation prints high. So again, this is the end of the loop. Then again, I increments and I become 4. Again, the condition will be checked here. 4 less than 4? No, condition fail. If the condition fails, control will not enter into the loop body. Okay, how long the loop works? Loop is going to execute until the condition fails. Once if the condition fails, okay, loops stop executing. Okay, so how long the loops work? Loops work until the condition is true. Clear? Fine. They stop working once the condition becomes false. Now let us see this. For int I is equals to 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. Hi. So if you want, you can just put 10. So now it will work for how many times? 10 times, right? If you count, you can see 10 times it is working. Understood, everyone? How does the for loop? Have any confusions? Okay, yes. So now, someone will tell, hey, write the numbers from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. So now what I do, I'll write a for loop. Int I is equals to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. So now let us see this. Int I is equals to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, so it is printing 1 to 9. What is our requirement? We need to print from 1 to 10. So put less than or equal to 10. So now it will go till 10. Okay, so now interviewer will tell you, hey, write a program to print the numbers from 1 to 5. So what you will do now? Instead of 10, you will make it 5. Clear? But interviewer will ask you, write a program to print the numbers from 5 to 1. Now what we will do? Int I is equals to 5, I greater than 0. Or you can write like this also. I greater than or equal to 1. Whichever is comfortable to you, you can write that. I plus plus. Okay, system.out.println hi. So I is equals to what? 5. 5 greater than 0. So print I. 5 gets printed, then okay, it should not be. It should not increment. We should decrement. So then I value will decrement, it will become 4. Again, it checks for the condition 4 greater than 0, then prints 4. Again, it decrements, it becomes 3, 3 greater than 0. So then it becomes 2, 2 greater than 0, so it prints. Then it becomes 1, 1 greater than 0, it prints. Then it becomes 0, 0 greater than 0, condition failed, we will be out of the loop. Clear? So we are getting the numbers from 4 to 1. Clear? So from where you want, wherever you start, like someone will tell, hey, write a program to print the numbers from 50 to 40. So then you tell 50 here I is equals to 50, then I greater than or equal to 40, because you need to reach till 40, or else you can tell greater than 39. That is left to you. Okay, greater than or equal to 40 or greater than 39. Anything can be used. I minus minus. Just like that. Clear? Do anyone of you have any doubt on this, guys? Similarly, we have one more loop called as while loop. Syntax is while condition in the code. If the condition is true, the code will execute. If the condition is false, then the code is not going to execute. Okay. Now let us write a program to print hi for 4 times. Same, just to make your I is equals to 0 while I less than 4. System.out.println I, then I plus plus. So I is equal to 4, I is 0 now here. So 0 got initialized. Is it 0 less than 4? Yes, condition true. So it will enter the body and it will print whatever you are telling. It will print high and it will execute the next line I plus plus. So I value will become 1. So this is end of the loop. So again it will work for checking the condition. 1 less than 4. Yes, condition true. So it will come inside and print high. Again it will increment high and again check for the condition. 2 less than 4. Yes, condition true. It will enter the body, print high. Then I plus plus. So I will become 3. So again it will check for the condition now. 3 less than 4. Yes, condition true. It will enter the body. Then I increments. I become 4. So now again it checks for the condition. 4 less than 4. No, condition failed. So now we will be out of the loop. Okay, so now we will be out of the loop. Clear? So this how the while loop is going to execute.
When the for loop is doing the job, why do you need while at all?
Yes. Okay, good question. So the founder of this for and the while is Dennis Ritchie. Okay, the founder of C. He is the one who founded this for loop and while loop. So if you have a time, there is one book, okay, which is written by Dennis Ritchie. In that book itself, he have written, developers, it is your choice to select for loop or a while loop. There is no difference between for loop or a while loop. Either you can use a for loop or you can use a while loop to write your code. With respect to performance or anything, there is no difference at all. This is what Dennis Ritchie said. So there is no difference between for loop and while loop with respect to performance. There is only change in the syntax. Okay, if you are comfortable in using for loop, use for loop. If you are comfortable in using while loop, you can just go ahead and use while loop. Okay, I plus plus and it shall get 3. Let's print high, hitting high for 4 times. So now let us write a program to print the numbers from 15 to 25. 15 to where? 25. Int I is equals to 15 while I less than 25. I plus plus 15 to 25. 25 is not coming. Yes, of course it will not come because you are telling less than 25 or you tell less than or equal to 25. So you'll get 25 or you tell less than 26. That is left to you. Yeah. So either you use less than or equal to 25 or less than 26. Now, see, there is one option called as public static void main. If you select this, main method will come automatically. Okay. So now let me write a program to print the numbers from 55 to 50. So I greater than or equal to 50. I minus minus. Okay, 55 to 50. Some people, what they do, by mistake, they'll put like this and they will run a program. See, it's going infinite. We call it as infinite looping. So if the condition never fails, if this condition is true forever, then what happens? You will enter into infinite looping. So as a developers, we should never write a code which leads into infinite loop. Okay? So there should be no chance of infinite looping at any worst case.
So how to stop that in this case?
Yes, in this case, there is a red color button here. Okay? Just click on it. It stops. Clear?
Yeah, because I'm in the same loop.
Yeah, I know that because like as a developers, like we always do such mistakes. That is a common mistake.
No, I forgot to put the I plus plus in the bottom.
Correct.
So the condition become true forever because the I
Yes,
wasn't increasing.
correct. So sometimes you skip this, like you forget to put I plus plus. So I remains 50 forever now when you run the
Yep,
program. So it
that
goes
is
like this, right? So it goes for infinite loop.
Thank you.
Clear? So do anyone of you have any questions or any doubt on this, guys? Okay. We have one more loop, do while loop. So the syntax is do, then while, condition, then semicolon. Do while condition, semicolon. Then we can write a code here. Okay. So whatever the code we want, we can write it inside this. Now let us write a program to print I for 4 times. Int I is equals to 0, do system.out.println hi, then I plus plus, while I less than 4 semicolon. Okay, this is a same loop, but the major difference between while and do while is when the loop execute for the first time, okay, the condition will not be checked in the while do while loop. But in the while loop, the condition is checked from the beginning. So in the do while, it directly enters into the body, no checking for the condition. It prints high. So I was 0, it prints high. Then I plus plus. So it will increment the value of I by 1. Then now it will check for a condition. Is it I 1 less than 4? Yes, condition true. Condition true means again do. Okay, again it will come here and it will print high. Increment I will become 2. So 2 less than 4, yes, condition is true. Then again do. It will enter and print high. I will increment and I becomes 3. 3 less than 4, yes condition is true, then again do, it will print high, and I increment I becomes 4. 4 less than 4, no, condition failed, so we'll be coming out of the loop. We'll be coming what? Out of the loop. So this is how the do while loop is going to get executed. So interviewer will ask, hey, what is the difference between while and do while? Okay, what is the difference between while and do while? See, I'll write one program. So once I'm using while and other time we are using. So now let us write this program. While I is equals to 10, okay, 10 is equals to 10. 10 less than 5, condition failed. It will not at all enter into the body, so there is no output. Let us come to do while. What is I? I is 10. So do while, it will directly print high. Then I increments, I become 11. Next while 11 less than 5, no, condition failed. So now it will go out of the loop. Getting what is happening here? Do while loop, when it executes for the first time, it don't check the condition. It will directly enters the body or directly executes the body. Okay, but whereas while will execute the body only if the condition is true, or else it is not going to get executed. Clear? Any doubt on this, guys? So let's do right. High plus this. So we are printing high for 4 times. If someone will tell, hey, print the numbers from 40 to 50. So what we will do now? See now, less than or equal to 50. Till then it will be keep on executing. Clear? Any doubt on this loops?
Hi, Vikas.
Yeah.
Can you give an example for two for loops, outside for loop and inside for loop?
I didn't get you.
Can you give an example using two for loops?
Okay, means you're telling inner for loops, right?
Yeah.
That will come next.
Okay.
Here will come. Yes. So understood guys how the do while loop going to get executed? Clear? Any doubt on this? Okay. So now this is how our for, our while and do while is going to get executed. So most of the times in the Selenium you will be using loops because you want to check what will happen if we press a button for 10 times. Okay, so what you will do, you will just go and write a code which is going to press the button inside the loop and you will ask that loop to run for 10 times. Okay, so then the loop is going to take care of pressing that button 10 times. You need not to worry about that. Now, in the Facebook, you might have seen, right? So there will be multiple photos. Okay, so photo 1, photo 2, photo 3, like that. So now, let us think there are 10 photos, okay, in the Facebook. Or else let us take only 3 photos. For int I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to 3, I plus plus. System.out.println photo. Okay, let us see that now. Photo. So now 3 photos are getting printed. But every photo will have a comments. Yes or no? There will be a comments. Right? So now what we shall do? Shall write one more for loop inside of for loop. For int j is equals to 1, j less than or equal to 2, j plus plus. Then I'll write system.out.println comment. So this number can be anything, okay? I'm roughly taking 2. If you want, you give 100. If it is a guy's picture, there will be only 1 or 2 comments. If it is a girl's picture, there will be multiple comments. So that depends on the number of comments written on that photo. Okay, so you need not to worry about those numbers. So 3 also, 2 also, don't worry about it. Okay. Fine. So now what we shall do, we shall write one more formula. And j is equals to 0, less than or equal to 2, j plus comment. Clear? So now what happened? For every photo, we have a comments. Okay, this is what we call it as inner for loop. Inner for loop. Okay. So now how this will work? Let us see that. I is equals to 1. So condition is checked. 1 less than 3. Yes. 1 is less than 3. It will come inside the body and it will print what? Photo. It prints what? Photo. Then there is one more for loop. So it will enter into there. Then it will check. J is equals to 1. 1 less than 2. Yes. Condition true. Then it will print what? Comment. Then this is the inner for loop. So J increments. J becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 2. Yes. Condition true. Again it will print what? Comment. J become 3. 3 is less than 2. No, condition failed. Condition failed. So we are out of the inner for loop. So this is end of the outer for loop. End of the outer for loop. So this I will become 2 now. Why? Because I plus plus. So it becomes 2. 2 less than 3. Yes, condition true. It will come inside and print what? Photo. Okay. So then it will come here and it will tell J is equals to 1 once again. J starts from 1 again. So 1 less than 2, yes. So print comment. So comment gets printed. Then J increments. J become 2. So 2 less than or equal to 2. So comment gets printed. J becomes 3. So now the condition failed. So the inner for loop fails. So control comes to outer for loop. Okay, this is the end of the outer for loop. So I increments and I will become 3. So 3 less than or equal to 3. Yes, condition true. So it will print what? Photo. So then J is equals to 1. 1 less than 2. Yes, print the comment. J plus plus. J will become 2. 2 less than or equal to 2. Yes, then print the comment. Then J will become 3. Now the inner for loop fails. Control goes to outer for loop. Then I becomes 4. 4 less than 3. No, condition failed. We are out of the outer for loop as well. Clear? So this is how we can write a loop inside a loop. Clear? Any doubt on this, guys? That's J. Then I will check public static void main is required. So now we have comments. So for a comment, there is a comment nowadays in Facebook if you look. So zero. Okay, less than or equal to 2. Okay, plus plus. So this I'll make it as 1. Okay. See photo. Photo has comments. For comment, there is a comments. Okay. For again the comment, there are comments like this. Okay. This is just to make you guys understand. That's it. Okay. 4 photos, 3 comments, where every comment has two comments each. Okay, so like this, inside a loop, you can write a loop, 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 and you can keep on going. Okay, for every execution of the outer loop, the inner loop will start from the beginning. Okay, every one execution of the outer loop, so the inner loop starts from the beginning. Clear with this? Do you have any doubt on this, guys? So similarly, you can do with while loop also. There is no doubt about it. You can just go ahead and do the same with the while loop as well. Yeah. Someone will tell you, hey, find the sum of the numbers from 1 to 5. So what will you do? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So whatever the result you come, that you will give them. So same thing we shall do it with respect to program. Okay? Int sum is equals to 0. I will do like this. Then I'll tell for I int I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus. Then I will tell sum is equals to sum plus I. Sum is equals to sum plus I. Now let us trace this. What is sum? 0. I is 1. 1 less than 5 is condition true. Okay. Sum. What is sum? 0. What is I? 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So it is stored into sum. Sum will become 1. Then I increments I becomes 2. 2 less than 5? Yes. Condition true. It will come inside. What is sum now? It is 1. What is I? It is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So sum will become 3. I increments I becomes 3. 3 less than 5 is condition true. Come inside. What is sum? Sum is 3. What is I? Is also 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So sum will become 6. Then I increments I become 4. 4 less than 5. Yes, condition true. Sum. What is sum? Sum is 6. What is I? 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Then I increments I become 5. Sum. What is sum? 10 plus I. What is I? 5. 10 plus 5 is what? 15. I become 6. 6 less than 5? No. Condition failed. We are out of the loop. Then you can tell sum is, and you can print this value. Clear? You'll get the output. And the sum is equals to 0. Outside the for loop, I am printing the sum value. Okay, so we are getting 15. If you print it inside, what will happen? Every time it will print. That is not going to happen. That is not our required scenario. Okay, our scenario is after adding completely, then only it has to be printed. So keep it outside the loop. Okay, clear? Now, someone will ask, hey, give me the product of first 5 numbers. So what you will do now? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Right? So you guys will take the same program. So now what you will do straight up about the names, you will do like this. Product is what the hell, right? So product is coming 0, right? So why? What is going wrong? See, 0 plus 1 is what? 1. But what is 0 into 1? 0. 0 into 2, 0 into 3, everything becomes 0, right? So when you are finding the product, this should be 1. Why? Because 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 1 is 3. So that doesn't make any difference. Clear? So the product is what? 120. Product is what? 120. Clear? Do you have any doubt on this? Test. Okay, like let us have some of the question. Print the even numbers between 45 to 60. I want you to print the numbers, even numbers between 45 to 60. Write a program to print the odd numbers that are divisible by 7 between 100 to 200. Clear? Print all the numbers that are well by 3 and 5 in between 100 to 150. Okay, then print all the numbers that are even but not divisible by 6 and 8 in between 200 to 400. Okay, so you should print all the numbers that are even but not divisible by 6 and 8. Okay, the number should be even, but it should not be divisible by 6 and 8. I want to print you to print all those numbers. Okay, I want you to find the sum of all the numbers from 10 to 20. Product of all the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, so I want you to work on all these assignments. Clear?
And can you post the codes as well, please?
Sorry?
Can you post the codes that you have written today as well, please?
Sure, I'll do that. Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. Fine. So, any other doubts?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we should catch up tomorrow. Okay. Should practice before you sleep. Have a nice time, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.